guys, Liam right here, part 8 of the road trip to Yosemite, Crater Lake, and Lassen National Park trip. This video will be on our way to the Redwood National Park there, see some amazing trees, including one standing at 268 feet tall, and we can compare that to the Saturn V and the Space Shuttle. So, hope you may enjoy. Too many heavy waves. I will just stop here and just take a look.
Oh, nice!
Woo! This beach is so cool, even though it's half foggy and half sunny over there. Woo! Very amazing. I did notice that in maps of the movie, they actually filmed the Lost World of Jurassic Park in 1997. I better look for that scene. They have some other movies. Douglas, yeah. But right now, my focus is going to look for this one, the Lost World of Jurassic Park scene. Oh, this doesn't make it that wide. That's a very wide tree. It's almost like around. Yeah, most likely 3 of them. It makes it the world's widest tree. Hey, I just showed through here. We'll begin our first hike. And it appears that one of these scenes area here was used for Jurassic Park, The Lost World. These are very tall redwood trees. They're clearly like the largest trees and maybe the tallest ones of California and maybe the world. I don't know. You just do some more information about it. But these trees here, they're almost tall and not like the sequoias. They could go really tall after 1,000,000 years. And this one there has a hole. Not like I can just fit inside and just make it as a home. We're approaching some type of tunnel tree. This not only look like the ones back to sequoias, but this one this time is a redwood. Looks very cool having a tree to go through this tree here. Look how much old this tree had to grow. This is how big it's supposed to be. Now it's comparing to sequoias or the Saturn V. These trees are so tall, I think it'll last for almost like millions of years. This is where I left of a burn mark. But on the bright side, very cool. Where did I put this shed there? Alright, it runs all the way to San Francisco. However, before the Golden Gate Bridge is first built, it runs. It actually conquered nearly 2 million acres of of the world's tallest forests, ancient Indian lands, and dozens of small logging ranches, communications over the past 100 years. The Redwood Highway has been carrying logging trucks and moving vans, science and sightseers. You pass these trees. So it turns out these trees have been here for almost like 100 or thousands of years before this highway was built for hundreds of years ago. Boy, it's very tall. And very wide too. Crossing through here is going to be very dangerous. It'll wait until a car passes through. Very incredible, very tall. Almost to the sunshine. Yikes, this is the big tree. Height is actually around 286 feet. Almost like overpassing the normal sequoia tree's height, but not tall enough to compare to the Saturn V rocket. Woo! This has been aged almost 1,500 years. Oh my god, it's been here almost like thousands. Very incredible. It would just overpass the sequoia's tree limited height. But to truly compare that to the sequoia trees and something else, let's compare those two to our favorite rocket. Both the Saturn V and Space Shuttle. However, comparing that to the tunnel tree, it's pretty almost to the tunnel tree's height. However, comparing that to the Saturn V, it's around to the height of the second stage and oversizing the Space Shuttle. Back with the tree already done. We're just gonna continue the path all the way to the end to go head our way to the headquarters. How many roots the redwood would have? Almost like around very deep. This one will have weighed, oh yeah, 12 feet deep. This one has a diameter of a few thousand tons, or a few thousand meters. Very amazing, and seeing how long this is. I don't know if climb on that tree, but let's do it. I'll use my walking stick as a guide. Huh, never mind. Pretty easy to walk on this tree. Oh, a few feet off the ground. Very cool. True time. The rings around the redwood even show how many years this tree has been up for. And they apparently grow for almost like thousands of years. They only grow within 2 or 3 feet, but right side, they're very good, and they just tell us how many years this tree was started with and how many years it's been growing. This fallen tree would have been look like. And right now, dozens of plants are right now starting to consume this tree because somehow wood costs return to dirt, which means something all over them because due to decompose. Not like dead bodies, but look at around here. The tree's starting to weaken and decompose because oldness and age. That's water, and the plants here starting to grow. After that, you have parts starting to fall apart and turn into specialized dirt for the plants to live. Okay, we're right now heading on our way to the James Irving Trail. However, it's going to be a long one, even though it's a 12.8 mile loop. doing this could almost take like a couple of days. So we're just gonna do part of it. Minutes, but peaceful and quiet. Well, right into some bear poop. On the bright side, though, things are looking very peaceful. The birds are cheering. No wind in the sky. No suns in the sky. Things are all right. I don't know how long I can run like this, but sooner or later by 4:30, sun will start to set. At that bird get out of here. Plus, it'll be turning dark. Sounds like a shape of an arch. That's number 3, burnt version. It's good for little kids to sneak through, but I'm afraid the other side can be full of like poisonous slugs, like yellow slugs. This tree looks been burnt for almost like a couple minutes, all charred up. It's gonna be a bit darker by then. By 6 o'clock, there become animals coming out soon. The sun's starting to set. We better start turning around and head back. It's one big trail, but hopefully I may come back sometimes. Maybe in the future or in a future video. We don't know. If we want us to go into the future. At the 5 o'clock mark means we gotta get out of here. The sun will start to set. And that means that animals may come out. Hopefully don't even eat me up. Better turn back, making sure, yeah, we're gonna get back to the car in time. Okay, we just stopped here for a bit as we're on our way to our hotel, Ocean View Inn, and we're stopped by this beach. Very incredible. Although it's still foggy, but it's really amazing, including seeing those rocks. Oh, I would see it better when during the sunshine, not during the cloudy skies. That's very huge. Now we're at the Ocean View Inn, and so surprisingly, it looks like a very good beach hotel. Even though it is near the beach, and it looks kind of not old. It still looks brand new, even though it's looks like from the 1950s, but looks cool. This room here almost looks like the 1950s. However, it's still like its standard issue shape. We had 2 queen-size beds, a modern TV, and also a drawers, some chairs, including this beautiful art of New York City. Check out Warsaw, Washington, D.C., New York City. A table, desk, air conditioner, and a bunch of other paintings too. Very amazing. We have a sink outside instead of inside the bathroom, and even a mini fridge, microwave, towels, closet, and strangely, there's no safe. Ours in the part 8, part 9 come out soon, in which we had to cross all the way to Oregon to go to Crater Lake, one of the largest lakes inside an actual volcano. So, if you like this one, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.